Hey, what is going on, guys? Cyborg Monkey here, bringing you another video. It has been a couple months, and most of my last videos, I mean, either were A, not very much edited, B, my mic wasn't in it, I was not talking. Obviously, the time spans are pretty far apart, but thing is, I have a new job now, so I've been working like 60, 70 hours a week. I'm a security guard. There's a lot of stuff going on, honestly. I've been playing The Division quite a bit. I believe I'm almost 900 hours in. Whether you know me from Tuxbird, I'm Tuxbird, Snake, White Chaos. I've played with a bunch of different guys on the Dark Zone, a bunch of YouTubers. But yeah, today I wanted to make a video because, honestly, there's a lot of stuff going on with The Division recently. Skillup, whether you know who that is or not, he's another big YouTuber around The Division. He made a video, about data mines in this game and some stuff that was apparently leaked that might be happening to the Division. From what I took from his videos, a lot of it was essentially going to change PvP in the Division, and I wanted to make a video to talk about the different changes and what I personally want to see and what I think this game should be. So I'm just here with a couple of my friends here, Chris Memes, Squiddy, and Llamas. But thought I would invite them to the game just so make it more interesting. So you have something to watch. First of all, I want to talk about PvE before we start with PvP. So PvE, first of all, 1.6. Right now is 1.5. I think the game is, pretty spot on. There's a lot of stuff that could be fixed with PvE. Like, there's a lot of different bugs in terms of like when you shoot and the time it takes to hit an enemy. I know they did update that 1.4 and it's a lot easier to kill people now. Kill NPCs. It's a lot easier. But still, there's some things that could be worked on. I think, in general, PvE game modes, like, for example, adding more incursions, but not necessarily incursions, I would say. HVTs are sort of missions, I suppose. But what I would rather want to see is like story missions. I know they've already completed the story, but it's a Tom Clancy game, and Tom Clancy, even though he has passed, most of his books, which I've also read, have stories that connect to other stories. So I don't see why they couldn't do that with The Division. Basically add just short side missions that would add on to other characters you came across during the main story mission of The Division. I don't understand why they couldn't do that. I mean, obviously it takes time to create, dialogue, get the voice actors in, so that could be an issue. But other than that, PvE, for the most part, for some people it might be fun, but all in all, I am mostly PvP orientated. I personally don't really do PvE. I'm mostly PvP, like I said. So, bringing it into PvP. Now, this is the big part I wanted to talk about. So Skillup mentioned, as well as other YouTubers, everybody has like a different opinion about it, but most people are, talking about adding game modes into PvP, in the Dark Zone, such as capture the flag, perhaps, or even, the Division version of Headquarters from Call of Duty. Basically, like, hold a different area, move up to a next area, take that one. I guess sort of like Rush in Battlefield, if you want to compare it. All in all, that whole idea pisses me off. I don't know about anybody else, but I like the Dark Zone the way it is. People that get killed really easy in here, including myself, I get wrecked almost 100% of the time. But that's only because the gear I'm using is not great. I mean, I've put 900 hours in this game, yet there's still a lot of stuff I can't do. This is why I have friends I met through this game that I play with as well to help me along. Even then, one guy, this happened the other day. I was with 4 guys, and one guy just came along and killed us. Like, all of us, all 4 of us. Now, all in all, it does not matter, in my opinion, how new you are to the game. You could be so new and yet get all these god roll pieces, just go into the Dark Zone and just wipe a group of 4. And these groups of 4 that could be playing for a very long time could still be wiped. It has nothing to do with how new you are. You literally have to get used to the game and the way PvP is in the States. I also want to bring up the fact that, as adding on to the game modes and everything like that, I really don't want to see that happen. In my opinion, this is a Tom Clancy title, first of all. Tom Clancy's games are not necessarily meant to be game modes. It's like I really hate to do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and compare it to Call of Duty first of all. So this isn't Call of Duty. This is a Tom Clancy title. While it is a standalone title, and there's been Ghost Recon and Splinter Cell before, I really don't think Tom Clancy, in his honest, like my honest opinion, would want to see that kind of stuff in one of his games. Most of his games are obviously FPS orientated, Splinter Cell, Ghost Recon, stuff like that. But the thing is, I don't want to see that happen. And a lot of misconception about the Division and what this game is supposed to be. When I first saw the trailers for this game, back in E3, I think, what is it, like 2013, 2014? When they first like showcased this game was supposed to be what I thought was an MMO FPS. So it's supposed to be a unique take. So there are MMORPGs, aka World of Warcraft, World of Warcraft, Guild Wars, stuff like that. But this game was supposed to be an MMO title, MMO FPS. So it was like WoW, but obviously Tom Clancy, guns, skills, explosions, Michael Bay shit. But I don't think really people understood that. I don't know if I thought that idea the wrong way at the very beginning, but that's what I thought this game was going to be at the very beginning. I was like, oh sweet, like an MMO FPS. There hasn't been a lot of those at all. There's not a lot of games where you can have a sniper rifle or something like that and go into games. I mean, Skyforge is one of them. I don't know if people have heard of that, but that's also another MMO that you can have like a gunner class, which I absolutely love. This game is all about guns and explosions, different ability types. That's what I love about this game. There's all these different ways that you can customize your character, all these different ways that you can complete these missions. You don't even have to go by a lot of the NPCs in the Dark Zone. There's other ways to get around to getting loot without even having to interact with anything. But I think a lot of people just didn't understand that, and they were thinking this is like a standalone game, like I don't know, Dead Island or Dying Light or something like that, where it's just they come out with it and all they have is like minor just bug fixes. This was, in my opinion, supposed to be an MMO FPS, which means continual updates like World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft has updates like more than I've ever seen in terms of different things. Like they update it, I don't know, every week or something like that. And then they also have big expansions where people just assume this game is supposed to be everything. Oh, look, everything's fixed at launch. World of Warcraft was not fixed. World of Warcraft was not like complete per se when that first released. Nothing ever is first like complete. Okay? Not for an MMO. I'm sorry about that. I also apologize for the cold. My nose is a bit stuffy. But yeah, this is supposed to be an MMO FPS. It's not supposed to be a standalone title, and I don't know if people could really understand what I'm saying by these. But yeah, this is supposed to be a game where it's continually updated. It's not supposed to be everything up and ready and set at the same time. For example, all the gear sets and everything, right? The more they add gear sets, the more bug fixes and updates they're going to have to, fix them so they're balanced. I don't know if you ever played World of Warcraft, Guild Wars, or something like that, but every time they release new content, most of the time it is overpowered or nowhere near as good as people wanted it to be, which caused them to slowly, like incrementally update it to the point where it's, valid and it works with all the other people, with all the other gear that they have and all the other classes. But all in all, I really want to see the Dark Zone. Possibly what I want to see happen is I want to see the whole map of the Division. So we're talking not just, the red Dark Zone part. I want to see the whole map. Basically like survival, except just PvP. And honestly, like I've stated, I don't want to see mini games at all. What I wouldn't mind seeing is possibly like an H1Z1 kind of battle royale scene, like game mode, where the whole map is just one giant game mode. And every so often, I don't know, how about like there's explosions, like rogue agents or something are dropping like nukes. So eventually everybody moves in and in to the point where everyone's inside the Dark Zone, and then it's just like one giant big brawl. That's personally what I wouldn't mind seeing. In fact, I think that'd be pretty sweet. What I don't want to see is capture the flag. I don't want to see headquarters. I don't want to see anything that would ruin Tom Clancy's reputation. And a lot of people might disagree with me, but I just want to make this video just, bring awareness and give my opinions. Someone who's, almost 1,000 hours into this game now. But yeah, that should be the end of the video. I apologize. It's going to be pretty long. And Most people won't like to sit through it, and I obviously have a cold, so I want to thank everybody, if you sat through this whole thing, for watching. Please leave a comment below. And I want you guys to let me know what you think about what I'm saying. If you understand, if you have any questions, please definitely leave a comment, because I cannot talk half the time. A lot of stuff I say may sound really confusing. If you want to make a video about what I'm saying, just like Cyborg Monkey or something like that, or just leave a comment. I really want to hear opinions about 1.6 and what people, want to see from this game in the future. Please, again, let me know. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.